Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates. But regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
Up and running. Davis. Ball's out on the left now. Gets it back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Chadley. Tony. Valero. Tony. Meza. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Larin. Chadley. It out. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Chadley. Meza. Results.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Chadley. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Larin. Chadley. And now the hit! And that's off target.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Meza. Vieri. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken. Shots!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
And they've got a throw. Chadley. Battles to win it back. Fernandez. Thiago. Chonburi still without a single shot on target. Vieri. Chadley. Tony. Valero. That is lovely. Fernandez. Guchtekin. Boli. Fernandez. Guchtekin. Moreno. Fernandez. Moreno. Guchtekin. Ake. Davis. Ake. Herrera. That is an adventurous run down the left-hand side. Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Terry. Guchtekin. Thiago. Boli. Oh, what a pass! That looks a good ball. Cleared away. A buccaneering run from the defender. Massive lead! Good delivery, but no joy.
Ah, this was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Moved on forwards. Tony. Vieri. Meza. Almost halfway and still no goals. Looks to thread it through. Dangerous looking ball, and it's come to nothing. Meza. George. Tony. Meza. George. Vieri. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Boli. Fernandez. Guchtekin. Javi Fuego. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. George. Over to the left. There are a few waiting for it. They've played it short. There's the hit! The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Looks to clip it forward. And the first half is done. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Tekin. Ake. Fernandez. Javi Fuego. Cleared without complication. Chonburi have it back and they can go again. Tony. Valero. And it's played forward. Chadley. Larin. Vieri. Javi Fuego. Tekin. Herrera. Boli. Herrera. Boli. Wrestled off the ball. Attempts to play it through. Takes aim and crosses. Away from immediate danger. Fernandez. It'll be a throw-in. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Meza. Natal. It's a loose ball. Moreno.
Supamburi
Appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Bizot. Sends it forward. George. Tony. Nadal. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Bizot. Tony. Nadal. Foot in. Move forward and quickly so. And back to base. Vieri. Just brushed off the ball there. Defender's on the back foot. He's through. Oh, he's found him in space. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Supanbori can make their change now with a break in play. Chonburi, draw first blood here.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
George. Goes cross-field. Valero. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Tony. Larin. George. Vieri. Valero. And that's been levered clear. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Bolly sends it forward. Fernandez! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant set-up and finish.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. Chonburi get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Terry. Looking crossfield, changing the point of attack. Has a go! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Well, there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Nadal. George. Triol. George. Triol. So nearly the perfect ball. Larin. Ball's gone out of play. Chonburi making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
The final whistle. Chonburi did it. Terrific team effort to satisfy both the boss and the fans. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Chonburi were victorious here, and rightly so. When you're allowed free licence to strut your stuff in wide positions, we could only see one winner. And I just really liked what I saw here.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.